Ironhide, report to me at once. When are we gonna start busting Deceptichops? I want you to make a special run to Autobot City on Earth. But
This is Hector Canales bringing you a quick unboxing review of the 2022 Transformers Studio Series, Ironhide, and Exosuit Spike Witwicky. And these might be my very first highly environmentally conscious packaging with no plastic whatsoever, except for the big old chunk of plastics inside. But that's what I bought it for. I don't really care how it's packaged as long as I can see what I'm buying. There's so many other figures, like the Marvel figures, you can't see what you're buying. You're just basically guessing. And this, at least I know what I'm getting. Let's take a look at the packaging, starting with Ironhide. It looks great. All the art, all the imagery looks fantastic, except that you don't get a great view of the figure that you're actually buying. Are his legs gonna look good? Does Ironhide look as great as he does on the packaging? Taking a look at the back, it doesn't look as good, but we'll see if we can make it look really good. Now in vehicle mode, that kind of looks pretty disappointing. Now looking at Spike Witwicky, you could kind of see him all the way through. When I saw this Spike on the pegs, I thought it was going to be the same Spike that came with the Masterpiece Bumblebee. And later on this video, we'll compare them. Now checking out the rest of the packaging, it's basically the same as Ironhide's. It's got the same details, same artwork, except on a smaller scale. So let's see how they're packaged. Well, it's got some plastic on it. It's holding them down on the cardboard. And this is pretty nice. It looks really nice. But I didn't buy this for the background of instructions on how to transform them. Legal paper? What is this? Okay. And that's how his weapons come in. So let's get him out. And now that he's out, let's smell him. And since he basically comes in an open package, there ain't much of a brand new toy smell to it. That's pretty sad. I already tore the packaging there. Why don't we continue with it? There we go. That's how easy you could steal him. And I'm guessing this is his weapon. Little flames. Instructions on how to transform him. Legal paper. And now let's smell him. Same as Ironhide, because there's an open package. Not a big new toy smell. I gotta be honest, I was a little disappointed when I first took him out of the packaging. But now the more and more I pose him and I move him around and I just basically look at him, I think both of them are pretty great. Especially because I got them on sale. Let's take a quick look all the way around on Ironhide. The back isn't so cool, but that's alright. I wish the symbol was a little bit bigger. You could have used a meaner face, but that's just nitpicking. I think, honestly, I'm really happy with this guy. He looks blocky, but he doesn't look too cartoonish. And that's, I think, what I'm enjoying. That he looks more on the G1 side, what I love, and not on the Michael Bay side, which I hate. He's got enough articulation. Oh, that looks great. That looks great, and it makes so much sense. Like if it didn't have these gray little things and you moved his arms up and it had just one little rod holding his shoulder to the rest of his body, it looked really lame. But just adding that little thing makes it so much better. The articulation on the head is excellent. Of course, the arms, legs. This is a fully posable action figure. The more and more I look at him, the more and more I play with him, the more I like him. Let's look at Spike Witwicky. There's not a lot of detail on his face. What would have been nice is if you could take them out of the exosuit. Then the back, kind of blank. But you don't have them displayed this way. At least they added some features back here. What is this? Oh, look at that. That's a nice feature right there. It's got a little peg here that if you move it, it moves his head back and forth. That's really nice. I wasn't as excited for Spike as I was for Ironhide. So this is a pretty cool figure. Now it's time to transform him. And this is... I don't like transforming new Transformers because it gets so complicated. I miss the days when all you had to do is just modify the figure just a little bit. I honestly don't know what I did wrong here. I went with all the instructions and can't get this top to close. So if I tried doing it stop motion and kind of go step by step, make it look cool. And I failed. That doesn't feel like it's in there correctly because I had to force it in. Let me know if it's easier for you guys.
Well, I'm prepared.
Looking at it this way, it looks cool. It looks all right. Very similar to the G1. I like that, but it's missing a main piece. The yellow multicolored sticker that goes across the side. And there's all this silver on the front, which I don't understand why. The wheels, they're not rubber, they're just plastic wheels. Unlike this one, yes, they're falling apart, but still, that's pretty badass. The clear windows is a real nice touch. Real nice touch. Ah, look at that, but there's no window back here. It seems like there should have been one. And I actually haven't finished with the transformation. You add the guns at the very top. There he is, ready for battle. Let's see how he rolls. And he rolls just fine. Next up, Spike Witwicky. Hopefully I have a better time with this guy. This is a Studio Series Spike with the Masterpiece Spike. So you can see Studio Series is a lot taller. There's a big hole in the back of his head. So scale wise, this one, to me it's a lot better. And honestly, it looks a lot better. I also think the blue on this one's a little more accurate than that one. Alright, so I'm coming up with the same problems of transforming these guys. I don't know if I just don't have enough patience, because I do have other things I need to do. I'm stuck here. I have no idea what the heck they're talking about. What is happening? Anyways, I'm just going to transform them back into the molds I like seeing them in, and forget about this whole vehicle mode. That looks stupid anyways. I gave Spike's flames to Ironhide. And he looks a lot better this way. Not in minivan mode, but in fighting mode. Right before he heroically dies.
No! Such heroic nonsense.
Scale-wise, with the Masterpiece Bumblebee, he looks great. With the Studio Series RC, he looks great. Now I have to find an Optimus Prime that he'll scale nicely with, because the red Optimus Prime, a little too short. And if I use the Masterpiece Optimus Prime, well, he's... On my final analysis, these figures are really good. They would have been pretty great if I would have been able to transform them properly. But I'm somebody who doesn't have that much time. I just need to do something really quick and kind of have it there and just look at it every once in a while. I can't do the whole instruction thing. I'm sorry. That's why I don't buy Legos. I don't have time for that. I've got about a 2-hour window to do all of this. So if you've got the time, get these. These are great. For someone like myself, they're just not ideal. I think I'll just stick to buying old beat up Generation 1 figures that are easier to transform, or just try and get myself a reissue. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you had any problems transforming these guys.
Maybe it would if I knew what you were talking about.